Okay, so for today, I only have like 20 minutes. Okay, so today I could answer, but if anybody wants to answer, if nobody answers, I'll just go ahead. I just want to know how much we know about it at Atomy. How much do we know? When you attend the meeting, when you watch one day seminar, when the presenters are talking, when you're looking at the script, when you hear CEO Hungry Park, you feel like you know everything. Oh, I know that. I heard it before. But when you have to explain it on your own, so you meet a certain prospect and you meet a stranger and you wanted to introduce Atomy, and the person goes, okay, Eric, tell me what is the main difference Atomy and other MLM? Why you asking me to join Atomy? Just tell me what is the main difference between Atomy and other MLM. How will you answer? Because if you listen some other person explaining, oh yeah, okay, I can explain. But when it comes to the real situation, your brain will become blank. Even if you had so many times in a meetings, because it happened to me at the beginning. I've been attending, like I mentioned, I was really plugged into system. I attend every meetings, but when it comes to a situation where I have to explain it to the person, and I know the answers already. It's somewhere in my brain, but I could not put it together. But best way for us to answer by practice. If you keep on practicing yourself, explaining about Atomy, then when the situation comes, it comes automatically. Right? So yes, it's me who always talking. What is the main difference between Atomy and other MLM? What will you answer to them? Go ahead, Khan. Thank you.
Okay, first is no fee of any kind and no auto shipment. You don't get charged to get the package of the things that you don't want. You only buy when you need to, and the only thing you have to do to have a membership is to buy one thing with the PV, with a point to remain 12 months membership. And that's very light. You're making yourself rich, not Amazon.
Anybody want to add anything? She covered all the things, like the main difference. Other MLM, there are certain fees got involved, either a monthly fee or annual fee, or even website users fee or entrance package you need to pay. But at me, there is zero fee involved. We have all I think we covered all the differences with Atomy and other MLM. I will come back if I think of something else. Okay, what other benefit of having a membership? So when you meet a people, when you introduce Atomy, we what do we want? We just don't want them to buy the product, because Atomy is not about selling. Because when you share Atomy and when you ask them to join Atomy, what's the first thing they do? I don't know how to sell. I mean, I didn't even ask them to do Atomy, but they got scared already. Oh, Ari, I don't know how to sell. I'm asking, did I ask you to do the business, or did I ask you to sell, make a profit? I didn't say a word. But this is the image of network marketing. People think that network marketing got involved with the selling. You need to sell something. That's why we need to share the benefit of Atomy membership clearly to many people. That's why, for that reason, people will say, "Oh, really? Also, Atomy is really different." That's why you will be hearing from many people, or every online one day seminar or every lecture, Atomy is not about selling. The reason not about selling, when you make a profit from selling, what is that income? That's active income. When you're creating a profit by selling a certain product, I mean, Atomy has amazing, like, daily necessary product. If you are selling a product, if you make a profit, yes, I mean, you can still make a money, but that's still considered as a active income. But why are we doing it at Atomy? We're doing it at Atomy, not saying it's member. If we're doing it at Atomy as a business, what do we want? We are aiming to get the system income, the residual income. That's why we say Atomy is not about selling, it's all about sharing. So what are the benefit of having a membership? The instant benefit you get for having a membership. So what are the benefit of having a membership? So by signing up in the membership, you will be able to buy the product online, and by having a membership, you'll get a instant, we usually say 30% discount. Because when you go to Atomy Canada website, if you go to Atomy Canada website without login, what will happen? You will see retail price. But when you log in with the ID, that retail price all of a sudden change to the membership price. So if if the person doesn't want to sign up, that's what I usually do. Share them a site without the member price, just with the retail price, and instantly just share them with the membership price. So just by having a free, we mentioned it already from the first part. Main difference: there is no fee, no membership fee involved. So by signing up free membership, the member will be able to have an instant 30% discount. You're not only buying a product like Amazon. By buying a product and by accumulating a PV, it also will lead you to create an income later on. So by having a free membership of Atomy, like what Lisa mentioned, you will be able to enjoy the absolute quality and absolute price product, and it will also give you an opportunity to create an income later on, and you'll have an instant 30%. Third thing that I have it, okay, maybe this one, if you can answer, go ahead. This one, I just want to share the information. That's why I just put this one question here. So how Atomy can maintain absolute quality and absolute price product? I know this can be a kind of trick question or kind of advanced question, but if you know, or if you have any idea how you'll be able to answer this question, let me know. Because when we introduce an Atomy product, we usually mention it as, oh, this is absolute quality. It has amazing ingredient, amazing technology got involved. But check out the price. It's very affordable price. So some of the people actually do ask a question: how can you come up with that strategy? Because in order for you to come up with that quality of the product, if you have invested that much, if you have used the high technology, of course you have invested the money. Then how can you sell the product in this price? Atomy, it's not a manufacturer, because all the other, because another thing, the main difference between Atomy and other MLM, they are manufacturing their product. Amway, they're manufacturing their product. Nu Skin, they're manufacturing their product. Therefore, their products are expensive because they need to hire their own scientists. They need to come up with their technology. And remember, for Nu Skin, some of the Nu Skin products are manufactured where? Colmar. So they need to pay Colmar to come up with a certain product. So all those extra fees has to get involved on the Nu Skin or Amway product. I think I saw it on the magazine that Amway, they also are popular with their health supplement. Amway, they're popular with the health supplement. They purchase a big farm, purchase a big land where they cultivated their own herbal ingredients. So they need to hire the farmers who will do it. So they need to get involved in terms of processing. But Atomy, Atomy doesn't get involved any of the processing. Atomy, what does it do? We only distribute products manufactured by Colmar B&H. But correction there, it's not only. There are many other companies are providing products. But how CEO Hungry Park deal with those manufacturers? He's dealing with the cash. It's not a post-dated check. So he's giving them 50% upfront. So the manufacturers will be able to buy the ingredient in a lower price. And as soon as the products are completed to ship to Atomy, and CEO Hungry Park will send, I'm sure it's Atomy, Atomy will send another 50% of the payment in cash. So it's a healthy financial transactions happening. And because of that, those manufacturing companies will be able to make a deal with their own, own people too. And Atomy, one strategy of Atomy too, when you look at Atomy's product, so for example, Atomy, 2 years ago, Atomy Korea started selling rice. They were start selling rice, and just in 2 months, we're surprised. Just in 2 months, they stopped selling the rice. And CEO Hungry Park made an announcement during like online like meetings. He said when the manufacturer for that rice, the farmer actually brought the rice, he said, oh, it was pretty good quality. If we can sell this rice in the price, oh, it's going to be benefit for all the members because everybody eat rice in Korea. So if we can sell this rice in this quality, will be amazing. So they made a deal that the manufacturer decided, the Atomy decided to sell that particular rice on the Atomy website. But what happened within the 2 months? Amazing thing with the CEO Hungry Park, he even purchased the rice from the online shopping mall. He is because he's a CEO, he's not eating caviar or he's using other expensive product. You saw him already that after he got home, what does he have for snack? He has potato ramyun, right? He having a potato ramyun as a snack before he go to sleep. So which means he's ordering Atomy product at the Atomy food category for himself. Why he would shop elsewhere? So when he ordered rice and when he cooked and when he tasted, oh, this is not the taste I had it when they brought the rice. Oh, the quality is not the same. So he was disappointed, and he told the manufacturer, he told I mean those people that we can't not sell this product anymore. Easy transaction. So Atomy always promised the consumers they will distribute the top quality product in an absolute price, right? How they will be able to maintain it. Atomy doesn't get involved in terms of manufacturing, and the per product one distributor only. Atomy doesn't make manufacturer to compete with each other. If Atomy is getting copy from one company only. Atomy getting the noodle from one company only. Atomy will not deal with the several. What are the flagship product? Easy, right? So if somebody asks what are the flagship, what's the main? I know Atomy has a lot of product, but if you other signature product in Atomy, what are those? And why are those products are like flagship product? Oh, absolutely skincare at Hemohim. Okay. So the significant thing about Hemohim, yes, it's not manufactured by like ordinary pharmaceutical company. It has been created by Carrie, and even people in Korea they don't know Carrie. Like I mentioned, I was born in Korea, but still I didn't know Carrie. I knew about Carrie once I start doing it at me. So once I know that Carrie, it's a government, right? Government funded institution, there was like zero doubt of trying Hemohim. So if somebody asks you what is a Hemohim, one thing that I usually mention, oh, it's not manufactured by pharmaceutical companies. So it's not the profits doesn't go to the one individual. And when we're talking about the flagship item or Hemohim, the health immune boosting supplement, there are so many immune boosting supplements out there too, but I can say this product is one and only, and it's really special because it has a special technology which no other countries have. So if you can pinpoint those points, people actually get curious. What we need to do, we don't have to explain everything. If people ask you, oh, what is a MOM? You don't have to say, oh, it was a government project. We're $5 million funded. You don't have to go through the whole thing. You can just say the key points, right? It is an immune boosting supplement, and it has a special technology, but the technology also was able to make a space food. Sometimes I just mentioned those things, and people get curious. Oh, space food? Oh, I don't know what technology, but I'm sure it's gonna be special. They end up researching the information and they end up getting curious to try the product. So you don't have to go through the detail with the product. You can just pinpoint those products, make the people get curious with active products. Okay, what is law of your own mind? If you know this one, you'll be healed. You don't have to get stressed over getting rejections or anything. And one thing, if when I ask you, when I ask all of you who joined the meeting today, when I said law of your mind, if you're still scratching your head, what is a law of your mind? I'm sorry, you still have to watch a lot of CEO Hungry Parks VOD. If you are doing Atomy for more than 3 months and you still don't know what's a law of your mind, you haven't been doing A Step to Success. You haven't been doing Daily A Core. And you haven't watched a lot of CEO 100 Parts of VOD. Because if you did, you know the answers already. What's a law of your mind? So like I mentioned, when I just ask you what is a law of your mind, and if you still, what is it? I never heard of it. Then there's a problem. You should start watching a lot of CEO 100 Parts VOD, because many of CEO 100 Parts VOD mentioning about law of your mind. And because of that, many of us will be able to keep move forward with Atomy, regardless of how many rejection or how many challenges we are faced with Atomy. So basically, what's a law of your mind? Only job we need to do, share Atomy. Share the goodness of a product or the Atomy vision, or with Atomy, we'll be able to live the life we dream of. That's the only thing we could do. We won't be able to change their mindset. We won't be able to change their daily habit. Only thing we can do is share the information. There are still many people who doesn't know about Atomy or who haven't even tried Atomy product. So our job is to introduce what they don't know. And decision is theirs. So for some reason they say, "Oh, Harry, it's okay. Okay, just you use it. It's not for me." Then that's perfectly fine. My job is done. Law of your own mind. Whether the other person say yes to add to me or no to add to me, it's that person's decision. It's out of my control. I won't be able to control that. As long as you understand that, add to me business, the challenges you face will become easier, right? Our job is to share the information. We won't be able to control their decisions, right? So that's a law of your mind. I mean, you shared Atomy to many people, but only 3 people have said yes to Atomy. And the ninth, when you share Atomy to 100 people, but only 3 people say yes to Atomy, which means 97 people, they just don't know what Atomy really is. It's not your fault of not explaining well. They just didn't understand what Atomy is. So by using a law of your mind, you don't have to blame yourself for not be able to get them as your members. Sooner or later, they will understand what Atomy is and they'll come and get you. Okay, what is the one thing that other MLM companies can copy from Atomy? Because we always said that Atomy is very different from other MLM, and some people ask their questions too. What if other MLM companies trying to duplicate or trying to copy Atomy? But there's one thing, even CEO Hunter mentioned it many times, and because of that, we should feel proud of being an Atomian and doing an Atomy business. What is the one
Absolute,
thing that other MLM companies can copy from Atomy?
absolute quality, absolute price.
Oh, perfect. So it's not one thing, it's several things. Since I mentioned the one thing, the people think what's the one thing? Yes, several things. So, okay, one thing, absolute quality, absolute price. Doesn't matter how CEO, because CEO has mentioned, if other company wants to know the strategy, I can share. That's why he even published the book, Atomy DNA. On that book, he talked about many. I haven't got the book yet, so I don't exactly know what's inside the book, but he has revealed many of his business strategies. So he's not hiding how he was able to come up with the absolute quality, absolute price. The question is, will they able to copy it? I don't think so, right? Because we are getting most of our product from Coma B&H, and other MLM company doesn't have a relationship with the Coma B&H. So that's one thing they won't be able to copy it. And one thing the CEO Hungry Park is proud that doesn't matter. I shared this strategy. Other company won't be able to do it. It's synergy of a united heart. In Atomy, one day seminar, every business function, regardless of the lines, we all do it together. Oh, this is our line information. This is our group information. I won't be able to share to the other group. No, as long as you are within Atomy, even though they're not our sponsor, they're not a part of our group, still they revealed their success secret together. That's why Atomy are providing the success system. Through a success system and through the United Synergy of United Heart, we'll be able to gather information from the many leaders. That is the one thing that other company, MLM company, won't be able to copy. And that is the one thing that Atomy can grow strongly for last 10 years. There is no competition. We do have a final ceiling line. As long as we can help one another to reach the level, we're all good. That is a one system that CEO Hangyo Park has created it, and he's proud of it. That because of that, Atomy will be able to reach out to many global countries, and Atomy can grow strongly for last 10 years. And because of that, Atomy will be able to survive more than 100 years. Okay, just last thing. So to perform the business objective. So what is the business objective of Atomy? When I ask this one, if you still don't know the answer, you have to watch a bit more of CEO Hungry Price VOD or some other leaders VOD, or you have to watch a lot of company introduction video. If you don't have a clear understanding, or if you don't have accurate information about Atomy, your confidence of sharing Atomy won't be high. in order for you to boost up your confidence in Atomy, it's better for you to gain a lot of knowledge. Knowledge is power, as we all know. So to perform the business objective of customer success, Atomy's business objective is not a customer satisfaction, because many of the business out there, like even shoppers or many of the retail business out there, what they are aiming for, they just want to satisfy the customer. They just want to make a happy customer. But Atomy doesn't stop there. What Atomy wants to do, Atomy wants to make the customer become successful. CEO Hungry Park wants to make many small riches, right? But all the people who join Atomy, that not everyone will turn into a business people, but people who decided to do Atomy business, company will do their very best to help them to become successful. And that was happening for last 10 years, and we have so many successful leaders who are living a dream life at this moment. So what is the thing that the company is doing to really perform customer success? Company is providing a success system. Company is self-providing a success system. So individual person like me, let's say if I need to hold the seminar, even just 50 people, I need to rent the hotel, I need to have a projector, I need to buy the coffee to like share with my members. It's all extra money, but we don't need to, because company are taking care of that. When pandemic started, we were a bit panicking how we will be able to do Atomy. Company switch from offline to online automatically, so it helped us to still ongoing with Atomy business. That is the best thing that company providing us to help individual business people to become successful in Atomy, right? So by creating, right, by providing a success system. So some leaders also mentioned that Atomy 99% it's ready. Just by adding 1%, your success is there. What is the 1%? Our effort, right? Everything is ready. The system is there. The product is there. The online, everything, all the equation is there. But if you just input this, right, the blanket, right, the bracket here, if you add this, you will be able to achieve your success in Atomy. What is that? Your effort, your passion, your time, right? Either 1, 2, like 3 or 8 hours. You have to commit how many of your hours per day you will commit to Atomy for you to see the success in.